trust me, come with a real, he up in the front seat, get my meals, I'm gunning for the money, money in the bank, come with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah, I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome to World of Heavyweights Live on sports.com. I'm Eazy, spin more racks.
What up, though?
Chris, JB Smooth. Smash that like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Today we got a big show for you guys. Breaking news, if you guys didn't hear already. Detroit Lions officially placed defensive tackle, standout defensive tackle, I'd say, for this year. Aleem McNeil on injury reserve. Tom Pelissero tweeted out that he'll be missing at least 4 weeks, meaning he possibly comes back for the last game of the season. I bet the Lions clinch a playoff spot beforehand, so I doubt we see him until the playoffs mini. But I guess real quick initial reaction to that one.
It sucks, man. It's a big hit. It's a big hit. He's obviously our best interior defensive lineman. He has been all year. He's been our second best pass rusher on this team all year. And that is a huge hit for this Lions defense that was already struggling to get to the passer, that you're not going to have that push up the middle. That is something that's going to be a big hit for this team going forward.
It's definitely a big hit. As you said, he is the second best pass rusher on this Detroit Lions team. 5 sacks, just behind Aiden Hutchinson's 5.5. I think this year, obviously he dropped at 20 pounds in the offseason for that specific reason. I think he's having himself a year, definitely a jump up from where he was last year. We're going to continue to talk about this throughout the rest of the show. We also have Detroit Lions beat reporter, official team reporter, Tim Twentyman will be joining the show, obviously talking about him. Detroit Lions signed defensive tackle Tyson Oahu. All of that and more. But this is the heavyweights. All right, we
got
start
the vibes.
Yeah, we start with the vibes. Start with the vibes.
We might not have a lean, but we got the vibes.
We got the vibes, dude. Yesterday, you had called Rob Gronkowski the most dominant player of your lifetime.
Yeah.
You stand behind that one still today? I put it in the text. I thought it was a great question.
Yeah, I would say him or Aaron Donald, maybe.
Aaron Donald. I didn't win. I immediately thought why you said it, but obviously I had the show to do. Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
My lifetime. Just utter dominance. And won MVP the year after tearing his ACL. Was a beast before tearing the ACL. I guess NFL wise for sure me, Adrian Peterson. Chris, who's it for you? Were you football, basketball, most dominant player of your lifetime?
Yeah, for football, I would have gone Adrian Peterson, just being from the outside. That was the one name that even when I wasn't following football, you just knew about because he was that dominant. So for that, but for basketball, for me, it's got to be LeBron. What he's done consistently. The fact that he dragged sorry-ass teams to the finals. Yeah. Shaq, I was a little young for. I caught the tail end of his prime, that Miami year. But, I would definitely say that Shaq would have been the most dominant had I watched basketball sooner, but for me it was LeBron.
I gotta ask Spinny because I'm obviously a Detroit Red Wings fan.
Yes.
In hockey, is it Sid? Most dominant player of your lifetime?
I
know there's a rivalry there, so it's tough to say.
It's tough. Sid's up there for sure. Connor McDavid, if we're talking skill wise, it's probably Connor McDavid, just based on he's the best player. It's just disgusting the things that he can do on the ice. Not a lot of people can do that. But when you look at with the Stanley Cups and stuff like that, yeah, it probably is Sid.
Probably Sid.
He got he's got the golden goal. He's got a lot of different things that.
Yeah, hoops. I think Shaq. That's the first name I think of. LeBron obviously is not incorrect at all. JB, most dominant player of your lifetime.
Are we talking basketball, football, or
let's do it all. Start football.
Water polo.
Water polo. I don't know too many people in water polo, but football, I don't know. I would think it had to be Ray Lewis. That's the one that I have seen, especially on that Ravens teams. Is just his energy is unmatched. He can come out there on the field. First, he blesses you with that verse, and then he goes to work afterwards on the field. So, for football, it's Ray Lewis. Basketball, I think I was around for the tail end of the greatness of MJ, so I would side with Kobe on this one.
I think greatest, most dominant athletes in any sport that I've ever seen, honestly, it's probably Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, obviously.
Joey Chestnut,
number one.
Oh yeah,
he's got to be up there.
Are you saying that because you're in the hot dog suit
He's
today?
Got to be up there. What up, Joey?
So he's a little biased.
Take me out to dinner.
Put me in your mouth.
What up, baby? No, but Serena Williams.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Serena Williams, one of the most dominant athletes ever. Nobody could touch her for a long period of time. And Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
The shit Tiger was doing in his prime, bro. He was winning a major
plowing through
He's
everyone's
winning like
wife.
3 majors every year, fucking anybody, fucking anything. Like Tiger and Serena got to be up there if we're talking most dominant athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
And
like I
another
could be
name
easy to
too,
say Tom
Michael
Brady.
Phelps.
Michael Phelps.
in
Yeah.
the
Michael
Olympics,
Phelps is a good one.
That was something I had never seen.
Packers just signed Kenyon Drake. Just popped up my phone. Figured I'd say
Drake.
it. Interdivision rival. Yeah, when I think dominant, like obviously it'd be easy to say Tom Brady because like the wins and shit like that. But I'm talking about like just like utter dominance, like going against that guy, you're losing that battle 9 times out of 10.
Cam Newton at Auburn.
Yeah, Cam Newton at Auburn was a dog.
Dude, he was unstoppable.
Reggie Bush in college. That was one.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Floyd's
Floyd.
a good one.
So him, I guess you're right. I guess I think a dominant, maybe like me. I think more like physically opposing type dudes. You know,
Yeah.
just like this is what comes to mind, man. Obviously, everything else like fits under there. But you had mentioned that yesterday. I was like, I don't. That's a great question. Who is?
Is John
I
Jones
came
up
down
there?
to AP. I
John
didn't think
Jones
that
is
too
up there.
long. Who?
John Jones is up there.
Could you put Calvin? Does Calvin belong in the conversation?
I mean, first position, yeah, but like he didn't win anything. You know?
Yeah. That's the tough part about too. Like football's
Yeah.
like such a team sport, but you have like these dominating guys. I don't know. What's the chat saying? I don't even have it open right now.
I see Khabib. I see somebody.
Khabib?
People. No, Khabib.
Fuck yeah, Habib. I like Habib a lot. I think that's
He's,
talk about
how
the show.
dominant can you be if you have 2 title defenses?
Yeah.
what
He's got like 2 title defenses, right?
Habib. Yeah, I
So-
think he's got 2. Yeah,
I mean,
most dominant. It doesn't matter, dude. No one's dominated the level of competition he has the way he did. You know what I'm saying? Like no one's son Dustin Poirier the way Habib's son Dustin Poirier. No one's son Justin Gaethje the way he's son Justin Gaethje. His dominance is like it was insane. Conor McGregor, dude, rock Conor McGregor.
maybe you have more than 2 title defenses. I'll put you up there.
I don't care about the title defense. Habib's like if he wanted to continue on, he would have been up there, and he did it clean, by the way, too. No steroid allegations for Habib.
On the note of Calvin, though, also got to mention. I feel like who belongs in this conversation to some extent is Miguel Cabrera. In everything he was doing. I mean, there was, especially in his peak, like again, that was a guy that was pretty much single-handedly.
He's one of the best right-handed hitters of all time. Like, yeah, he's definitely up there. Dominated a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's kind of a nice segue too. Detroit Tigers manager AJ Hinch extended. We saw he sold his condo about a month ago. Mm-hmm. Must be upgrading.
Must be upgrading. Yeah, must be getting a house or moving downtown or something. But yeah, he signed a long-term contract with the Tigers. I don't know if the numbers are out there on how long of a term it is, but he's gonna be in Detroit for a while.
How you feeling about that one? You're more of a Tigers fan than myself.
I like it. He's a good coach. He's a very good coach. So lock him up when you can.
Is it like so? Like, I discredit certain coaches in the NBA to an extent because I just feel like it's such a talent-driven league. Baseball, I feel like it's such like an individual-driven league. Based like your individual players, like how good they are, is like how far you're going to go. Typically, what is the value of a manager at that
A manager
level?
in the MLB is probably the most important.
You think so?
Yeah, the way you have to do different matchups, decide who goes where, decide when to pull your starter, who to put in, different things like that. Making your lineup cards every day, playing different matchups,
How's that
managing your
different than,
bullpen.
Like, an NBA guy picking his starters for the night, or I mean, saying they're the NFL guy.
Because there's spots you put like NBA guys, you know your 10, you know your rotation, you know what you're gonna do. But with MLB,
Monty's
there's
changing every
different
damn
spots.
night.
It's a chess game. Like he pulls this guy and puts in someone else. Are you hitting? Are you pinch hitting? Are you doing this here? MLB, the skipper on an MLB team is very, very important.
I'm not sold.
You don't watch baseball.
I mean, I know his like managerial duties though. I don't think that's like enough to equate to like that of a NBA or NFL coach.
You don't care. You don't think NBA coaches matter either.
I think they do to an extent. I think obviously in more clutch situations, like you want guys who are can drop the X's and O's, or guys at least like rally a team in those situations or at halftime and shit like that. I feel like baseball just so much like fucking like you're doing what you're doing, what you've been doing for like 15 plus years.
No, it's
I would argue
extremely
the opposite. There's more variance, I think, in baseball in terms of team to team, strategy to strategy, personnel to personnel than there is in basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
How often are there's like the roster changing, like your game day roster?
A lot. It depends who hits where. It depends who's pitching, what team's pitching, how they fare against lefties or righties, how you want to use your bullpen. A lot goes into what
All
they
your
do
strategy
every
and
game.
sorting, like hitting.
I guess. Whatever.
That's just my opinion. You guys can think different. Don't matter to me. Don't hurt my feelings. I'm trying to look for some numbers on AJ Hinch's deal. I don't have anything either. I know it's a 5-year deal. Our initial one was 5 years. I'm trying to see how long the new one was.
Yeah, I don't think any years or money has been announced yet. They just
I don't see any details.
Long term.
You had a comment on here about the in-season tournament?
Yeah, it was hype. I mean, the games last night.
That game was incredible.
Fucking hell, the Pacers Celtics game was awesome. Extremely fun to watch. Everybody was getting into it. The fans were live. The players really loved it. Like, I really like this, especially now that it's the knockout round and it's win or go home. You know, and guys on the bench get $500,000 a piece if they win this whole thing. Like, players are into it, man. It's a lot of fun to watch. This is a really good thing for the NBA.
Chris?
Yeah, I second everything. Like that was one of the best basketball games I've seen in a long time. Like, I mean, that had the intensity of a playoff game. And I know that they say that throughout the regular season, that's what broadcasters do to try and sell the atmosphere, but that was one where sitting through the TV, you could feel it. You could feel the tension rising every time Halliburton was crossing half court with the ball. It was he going to pull up? What was he going to do? He was having a phenomenal game. Like, this was a complete success, even though it's all just a setup just so that the Knicks can finally win a championship.
What are you talking about, Jake? You laughing, Jimmy?
Yeah, I just laughed at it because of Chris and the Knicks whole thing. But
Easy 100% of me.
Yeah,
I mean,
Eazy
yeah.
definitely 100%.
yeah,
I don't have headphones in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you guys watching that over the Monday night game then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually tapped in Monday
You
night.
watch Monday night game?
I watched
Not
it
at all.
after that game was over.
Yeah. It's actually straight. I mean, I guess I should have been watching the NBA tournament, but obviously you guys know I'm a little bit more of a football
Well, you
guy.
got two more tonight. Milwaukee versus New York, and what's the
Aren't
other
the
one?
Suns
Phoenix
playing?
Suns
Yeah.
Lakers.
Suns Lakers, yeah.
So those are some good games.
No, tonight I'm definitely tapping in. Last night I'm a football guy. Jake Browning, I don't know where. Like, obviously I think he's decent enough. Why my takeaway from that game I know you didn't watch it, but for the Monday night game,
I watched most of it.
Zach Taylor, damn good coach.
Yeah.
Like, really good coach. Like, I know, and I'm not even using this as a shade towards like Joe Burrow at all, but like, I think he's undermined in like the success of Joe Burrow, as well as like the the receivers that Joe Burrow has too. But like, I don't know, to take Jake Browning and beat that Jaguars team, which is
I mean,
it's a 9-win team. I'm not discounting that win at all.
Trevor
I know
Lawrence went out.
for sure, but they were within the game the entire time.
Yeah.
They were never out of the game. It was a tie game. I think it was tied when Trevor Lawrence went out.
That what was it called? That Tyler Boyd pass is not a good call.
I did not see
know
that
what
one.
you're talking about,
I caught it in like the second quarter.
Yeah, it was
so I started
terrible.
watching it. What was it like?
I think that was in the second half. When they threw it to Tyler Boyd behind the line of scrimmage, he went to throw it back to Joe Mixon, and Josh Allen was just standing there, intercepted it easily.
I didn't see
He
that.
threw it
one.
right to him
I missed
at
it.
like the 20-yard line.
The dumbest play call.
Yeah,
ever.
it was just an awful play call.
I still think he's a great coach, though. I mean, Jake Browning beating those Jaguars is an example.
He's definitely a
of that.
good coach.
What was it 28-20? I feel. Actually,
I don't really know what NFL coaches do, though. Like, I mean, what do they even do, really?
Cabin or what?
Yeah.
Oh, he said yeah. I really don't. I need headphones. I'm 30, you know. I saw a comment in the Woodward Sports chat, I guess, on the NFL versus MLB coaching. Kind of mentioned like the Chargers, like perfect example of that. Like, you got all the talent in the world, but like if you're not fucking coaching them right,
Yeah, kind of like the
you're not
Angels.
going to do dick. You think coaching gonna save the Angels?
Yes. You don't think a team with Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani would at least make the playoffs?
I don't know. Baseball,
Two
I
of
feel
the
like
top
it's also,
five,
like streaky.
two of the top 5 players in the MLB.
And
We'll
even
see.
back when they had Pujols, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they have Pujols too at a time?
Would they end up firing that guy?
Yeah.
Did they have a new like it was?
I don't know who they hired, but yeah, they fired Joe Madden.
I mean, we'll see. I'm trying to think of a situation with the Detroit Tigers too. Well, how about this? Because didn't we have somebody leave? Who was the guy before AJ Hinch again?
Brad Ausmus.
Did he leave?
Or Ron Gardenhire was between them. Ron
Oh yeah, I
Gardenhire.
forgot about Gardner. Well, Ausmus is the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
Did he leave and he went to freaking
The Angels.
Angels?
Yeah.
Oh, oof.
Yeah.
He's just not good.
No, he's
No
not.
matter where he is. No matter who he has.
The Angels ruined Mike Trout's career.
Oh, no way. We just went over the limit talking about stuff I did not think we'd be talking about. Chris, talk about Glorious Campus. When we come back, let's talk about the new Detroit Lions signing Tyson Alahuluhu. The vibes.
Glorious Cannabis is back with a new ice water bubble hash infused pre-roll called the Honolulu Blue. It smells so good. It's like the whiff of the first playoff win in 31 years. It's a gassy, aggressive strain named in honor of your Detroit football. You can get it at Dispo Dispensary and gloriouscanna.com and use the promo code Woodward at checkout to get 25% off.
Glorious! Calling all landscapers. This is Darren McCarty. I'm at Outdoor Equipment Co. How would you like to landscape like a legend? How about a bad boy zero turn? And even a chainsaw. And even a weed whipper. Whether you landscape for your job or landscape for fun, get all your equipment from Outdoor Equipment Co., the official equipment provider of Woodward Sports. Michigan grown, family owned. OutdoorEquipCo.com.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy?
It's Planet Fitness.
Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. With over 2,400 locations and equipment for every workout, you can get in, get energized, and get going. And with free fitness training and most clubs open 24 hours, everyone belongs in the judgment-free zone. So join today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime.
Your childhood may be over, but playtime is not. Outdoor Equipment Company is your source for outdoor power equipment, sales, service, and parts, carrying top brands such as Bad Boy, LS Tractor, Steel, and more. Servicing the Great Lakes region with locations in Metro Detroit and Greater Lansing. For more information, visit us at OutdoorEquipCo.com. Outdoor Equipment Company, your power equipment playground.
What up, though? Welcome to World Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. I'm Eazy. Spin on Racks, Young Chris, JB Smooth. Smash that like button.
Smash it.
Smash. Like Habib Nurmagomedov. Zagoat, the natty goat. That's how we categorize it. Natty goat. Now what? Fucking Jones Stan.
I don't know. I'm just saying every UFC fighter we've had on here said John Jones is the GOAT, so.
I think there's one for sure. I don't know about everybody else.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. I'm always go natty goat. Get my headphone situation. Who's comment here? Albert G41 says, easy, fun fact. Tyson is actually from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson?
No. Tyson Alahuahu.
Oh.
Aluau. Aluala.
I was about to say, Mike Tyson. Ain't no way Mike Tyson's from Hawaii.
Yeah.
No, he's from New York, from Brown City or whatever. Can you pronounce that last name? You're pretty good with that.
Alualu.
There you go.
Alualu.
Alualu. I think that's actually the right way. Yeah. Anyway, Detroit Lions signed defensive tackle Tyson Alahuahu.
Alualu.
Shark bait. Boo-ha-ha.
Tyson A.
Tyson A. Detroit Lions signed Tyson A. 36-year-old veteran. Was drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars and played for the Pittsburgh Steelers for like 6+ years. He's played in 2021. I want to say that he broke his ankle and tried to come back a little bit last year. And maybe last year was the year he broke his ankle. I got to confirm on that one. But solid piece. 36 years old. I know Spinny's not a big fan of that age gap when it comes to...
He's 36 too?
He's 36 years old.
Man.
Fuck, man. Hitting up those retirement homes.
Same age as Dominic and Sue.
Yeah.
We got to play all our games in Germany and overseas, so they start at like 9 a.m.
Is he just... Yeah, I'm like, is Sue just not a Dan Campbell guy?
No, Sue said he wants to sign with a contender, and he'll be signing soon. He just doesn't know where exactly.
Are we not a contender?
People are saying the Eagles is like rumblings.
Yeah, I saw that.
Be the Eagles again.
Which, whatever. I guess I would. That's fair. He played with them last year. They're more of a contender than us, I'd say, right?
Yes. Yeah, but Tyson Alualu, in 113 starts, he has 25 sacks. He's got 46 tackles for loss, 70 quarterback hits. Not bad stats. He looks like a solid piece.
His career high in sacks, 4 in 2017. It's not nothing to get excited for, guys.
No.
It's
Especially when we know Lee McNeil's done for the year.
Yeah.
Well, the regular season at least.
Mm-hmm.
4 weeks of the regular season. Shit hurts.
Played with Pittsburgh last year. Only started 2 games. Had 1 pass deflection. 13 tackles and a half a sack.
Nice.
This is not where I'm gonna just be super excited for you. I was starting the practice squad, same way they did Bruce Irving. I think this one, I'm assuming, is gonna give him a little bit more time to get his feet underneath him because you're a little bit more of a heavyweight, 300 plus pounds. I believe he's walking around there. I might actually say his weight on here. Yeah, 304 pounds, 6'3". Former first round pick though in 2010. So was Bruce Irving. Was it the same class?
I don't know.
I can't sell you guys in this one.
Got him from the same retirement home. They were probably
I know this.
Splitting the Werther's originals.
Do you think Sue is still like an option? You think I should just kill the Dream?
No, kill the Dream. Dream's dead.
Because he's a 3-tech the same way you had Lean playing.
Dream is dead.
Like what is it?
It is dead.
Why is he good
Kill
enough for
the
the
Dream.
Eagles, but not good enough for us?
Kill it.
Or are we just not good enough for him?
We're not good enough for him.
That hurts.
It's
more.
us.
Yeah.
It's
us, not him. It's you, not me. Kill the fucking Dream!
All this time defending him for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you. God, man. Fortunately, we do have Tim Twentyman coming on. Maybe a little bit more details on that knee injury, but that's what it is right now, guys. We don't have much for you. I really wish there was something done in the draft. I mean, there was 3rd-round pick Broderick Martin. Obviously, there's no hope, and I mean, that sounds bad to say. No hope this year.
No hope.
That makes you slappies feel a little bit better. No hope this year of Broderick Martin providing something. Otherwise, this wouldn't have been a signing they made.
Yeah, and Isaiah Buggs, is he still just going to be getting DMPs?
By the way, I call that. I'm asking Tim that. The Buggs question. No one asks.
I mean,
I'm asking. He's not really gonna tell us an answer.
What's going on with Levi? Like,
for Levi, I think he's just not.
He's just cooked.
He's not nice like that. Yeah. He's a cooked dog.
Man, I really wish we had more than one solid defensive tackle on our team.
What was Keanu Benton ended up going? He ended up going like 3rd round.
I think so. Yeah.
How's your guy doing? The big Samoan dude that you wanted, Siaki. Where did he end up going?
Siaki Ikai? I don't know.
Kai Siaki or whatever the hell his name is. I'm about to look it up right now. I want to see where he got drafted. He got drafted in the 3rd round to the Browns. Let's see what the hell he's doing.
This does not bode well for the Lions defense. Like I said, Lee McNeil is 2nd on this team in sacks. He has been by far the best interior defensive lineman we have all year.
Ooh, Siaki hasn't played a game yet.
And now he's gonna be missing some time.
I know Keanu Benton got hurt. Where you at with Brad in drafting these big guys?
He hasn't done well
at all.
Or signing them.
Yeah.
Like Aleem, I mean, he did good with Aleem.
Yeah,
Levi, no. Buggs was good for half a year last year.
I thought he was good for a little bit. A couple games he played this year, and they just quit playing him.
Lunchbox Hooligan says Buggs had COVID. Yeah, Buggs has COVID. It's a reoccurring case. He was at the game chilling. He gets it every Thursday.
I watched the game again today. He was chilling on the sidelines, sitting down.
He had a mask on.
It's COVID.
Yeah, it was COVID. COVID related.
I guess I just don't want to believe like if there's a rift there between Buggs and AG or John Scott, whoever it may be. Like why is he still on the team at this point?
I don't know.
Why is there like there's no reports on it? Because that's where I'm confused. Or is it like a week to week thing? Because I know they do that. Like I don't think Charles Harris has any character issues. He got benched that 1 week against the Raiders.
Yeah, he sure did. Glad we have this defensive line full of studs.
We don't. It's not. It sucks. How much time is he missing? Says Chef Talks. 4 weeks.
4 weeks at least.
Which I'm assuming will be the season, unless they give him a tune-up game, the last game of the year.
Buggs has long-term COVID, so just it's a rough case. Keeps coming back. So he thinks he beats it, but then he, at Every Thursday, flares back up again, and he can't play on Sundays.
Guy caught every variant.
Yeah.
DNC ENT. We asked for Jalen Carter. We got tapioca Bruce and hula hoop and a banana. That's facts. The one thing I can't bitch about.
Tapioca Bruce is crazy.
I can't bitch about Carter too much though, because I mean, Jameer is like
Yeah, him
tendencies for sure.
Yes.
Tied first in the league for 20-yard runs, and he barely even played the first 4 games of his career. That's pretty fucking impressive. Although I think he need those first 3 or 4 games to marinate himself into like the NFL anyway. So I don't know if he would have been breaking off 20-yard runs at that point, but yeah, it is what it is, my boy.
It's tough.
Defense cooked.
It's tough for sure. Defense is not getting any better anytime soon. They're going to get worse at rushing the passer, which I didn't know that was possible. But
I mean,
and we got Justin Fields coming up next week.
Yeah. That actually sucks because Aleem's like deceptively athletic.
Yes.
Like, wasn't he a former outfielder or some shit? A third baseman?
I don't know.
Oh no, he's a former shortstop.
Yeah.
Even crazier.
Yeah.
So I mean, in terms of like stopping a Justin Fields, I'd rather have the guy as a former shortstop out there than whoever we end up rolling with this week. I don't know who that's going to be. Dan Campbell's probably going to speak to the media tomorrow.
It's probably going to be Benito Jones and Bohanna that start, I'd assume.
I guess like, so when the 49ers went on their little losing streak, I know they lost.
Oh, God.
I know they lost their left tackle.
And Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey's healthy, wasn't he?
Didn't he miss a game?
No, I think he was good.
Or who? It was.
They lost Williams.
Yes. Trent Williams.
Debo. And they're missing
someone else.
There's Greenlaw.
McCaffrey got hurt in a game.
Oh, yeah, that's who it was, too. Greenlaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think another one of their DBs. But I'm just saying, like, look at those defenses that suffered, like, while they lost players. The Detroit Lions on the season, without C.J. G.J., without Emmanuel Mosley, like the Fire AG stuff I see in the comments already. Guys, like, I don't know. I don't expect him to go out there and do. I will say I don't think Sunday was his best game. But let's get Tim Twentyman on the phone. I'm gonna tell you guys about Mark White. And then Damn! Hit up my guy Mark White. He could save you $5,000 on your closing costs. You heard that right. $5,000.
How much?
$5,000. Ow! $5,000 on your closing costs. Hit up my guy Mark White. It's at markwhitesales.com or 248-290-8242. That's 248-290-8242.
Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot off the press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel.
We've just received word. The world's cannabis supply has vanished. The public is outraged and has taken to the streets in response to this tragedy. The individual responsible acted alone, and we can only hope they will make things right soon.
Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions show. Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. That is exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC, the same great service that customers have come to know and trust. On Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brand you want at lesstanford.com.
What up, though? Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. I'm Eazy. We got Spin More Racks, Young Chris, JB Smooth, and we are also joined by Detroit Lions team reporter Tim Twentyman. Tim, how are you, man?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. Appreciate you for joining us, Tim.
For sure, man. I been a Lions fan a long time, so I've been following you a long time, and I gotta say it's an honor to be talking to you, man. Appreciate you joining the show.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
So, Tim, I just want to get right into it because obviously the big news that came out today was that Ali McNeil was placed on the IR from the team. Can you expand on that and what's happening with his situation? Is he going to be ready to go by the last game of the year or possibly the playoffs?
Yeah, he was placed on IR, so as you guys know, I mean, that's, automatic 4 games there. Sounds like it's a knee sprain, so it looks like he avoided kind of a serious season-ending kind of deal, but we'll have to kind of just see how that goes. Yeah, it's tough because Lee McNeil, in my opinion, was having a Pro Bowl caliber season. I think when you look up front for Detroit, he was one of the 2 consistent guys every week along with Aiden Hutchinson. So, I think that's a big loss, and now some guys are going to have to step up, right? Some guys like Isaiah Buggs and some of the other guys who maybe haven't had as many opportunities of late are going to get their shot, and they're going to have to step back in and be able to contribute.
Tim, you mentioned a name there, Isaiah Buggs, which I think he captivated the fans' hearts last season. He was a big vocal piece of that defense. But this year, he's been kind of on and off the field, whether he's active. There's been kind of rumors of it being more than just like a schematic thing. What has been the issue with Isaiah Buggs and keeping him on the field consistently this year? Is it an injury or what's been going on?
No, I think it's the word you use right there, consistency, right? I think, some of the other guys that were there in camp, some of the other guys that have gotten more opportunities. I was there every day in camp, and some of those guys, Jones in particular, were just guys that kind of, I think were more consistent in camp. And so they got more opportunities. Isaiah saw his role decline a little bit. I had him on a podcast earlier in the year, and he said, look, I just got to keep my head down. I know I'm going to get my opportunity, and when I do, I've got to be ready. And now that opportunity comes in December at a really important time. And I think the comforting thing is, you talked about it, Isaiah, captivated the hearts of people last year. He proved that he could play and be productive. So now if you're the Detroit Lions, you just got to hope that he can step back into that role and be that same guy, because Lions are certainly going to need him to down the stretch.
And how does the rookie Broderick Martin factor into this? You look at him, he got his run against the Saints, and we haven't seen much of him since then. But I feel now with Aleem going down, already a short list of who they're going to play between Buggs and Levi and Broderick. Could you see the rookie get in there and get some more snaps?
I think it'll be tough for him. I think just a numbers game could potentially make him active. But look, the Lions were very clear about this when they drafted him in the 3rd round out of Western Kentucky, that he was a project. I think the things that you loved about him were the size. He had some of the longest arms in the draft. They liked the physical tools, but they knew and they said right away that, look, this guy's a little bit of a project. He's got to learn all these kind of techniques. Playing at Western Kentucky, he was able just to kind of dominate with his size. Well, look, you're not going to do that in the NFL. You got to be technically sound. Pad level is a huge thing with him. He's so big that he just had to learn how to play lower, and some of those things that they're working on with him. And so, he's another guy that could get some opportunities, but I think the Lions always knew that this was going to be a project with Broderick. They love how he's developing. They love his future. I know Lions fans see it and they say, gosh, it's a 3rd-round pick. I mean, that guy's got to be able to come in and play right away, but that's not always the case with some guys, and he kind of fits into that spectrum right there. He could get some opportunities, the last month with Aleem being down, and you just got to continue to see the development with him, but they always knew it was going to be kind of a little bit of a project with him, but they love the size, the skill set, the arm length. They just got to, work with the hands, work with the pad level, and once he gets there, then I think he can be more of a steady contributor for them.
Now, along with moving Aleem to IR, they also signed Tyson Olalau. I hope I said that one right there. Oh, I know it just happened today, but any initial takeaways on that?
I mean, a veteran guy, right? I mean, you kind of hope that you find something like you did with Bruce Irvin, right? A guy that's been in this league a long time, a guy that's won in this league, a guy that's been productive in this league. But again, he's been, out of football. So, probably with Bruce, it might take a little bit of time with him. I don't know how much time the Lions have. They might have to speed his clock up a little bit more than they did with Bruce, but maybe just hope you kind of catch the same kind of genie in a bottle with Bruce. We saw him, make an impact on Sunday, even though he's 36 years old. A guy that's been doing it for a long time, knows how to play the game, and so you hope you just kind of caught something, with a guy that wants to make, one more run at the playoffs, one more run at playing good football, and you hope that he can contribute down the stretch these last 5 games as well.
Speaking of a veteran guy trying to make, one more run at something, it's said that Ndamukong Suh is closing in on his team, and he's expected to sign with the team very soon. With the Lions' need now at that defensive tackle position, is there any way they reach out to his camp, or are the Lions even on his radar as a contender that he's looking to play with?
Speaking into existence, Tim.
Yeah, I think if that was in the plans, I think they would probably have already tried it. Again, a guy who hasn't played football this year, who might take a little bit of time, even though, look, I know Ndamukong and he stays in good shape. But you'd like to get a guy in, I think, a week or two before you're really going to, play him, contribute. So I guess at this point, I think if that was going to happen, that move or that reach out would have already happened. I think at this point, guys, I'd be a little bit surprised, but you never know.
Yeah, it makes sense. I guess stay on the topic of older defensive linemen. This guy, Bruce Irvin, comes out in his Detroit Lions debut, just 11 snaps, had a huge impact in the game. Has that at all changed your expectations for him for the remainder of the season?
Yeah, I think it was a definite positive, 100%. I stopped by Bruce's locker the other day, and he really appreciated the fact that the Lions gave him the time to get back into shape. He wasn't in OTAs, he didn't have a training camp, and so he really appreciated the fact that the Lions kind of let him, do what he was going to do, get back into football shape. He didn't want to rush it. Sometimes when you're such in need of a guy like that, but he hasn't been in football shape yet, you rush him back, and then you see a hamstring injury or a soft tissue injury. He really loved the fact that the Lions gave him that time to get ready. When I talked to him last week, he said, look, I'm ready. I think I can help. And he was right. You saw the sack on the third possession, and, obviously had the penalty late, but been lacking with this Lions team all year.
Yeah, definitely. It's, and it needs to pick up, especially when you start playing some higher caliber quarterbacks and looking at the playoffs. But
yeah.
I want to switch to the other side of the ball, look at the offense, and a standout from the last game, Sam Laporta. He is, 352 yards or somewhere around there away from Mike Ditka's single-season rookie record for receiving yards for a tight end. Do you think he gets it, and how impressed with his season have you been?
Yeah, I think he's right there, guys, and it's been really impressive. I think when you look at the tight end position, I think it's the second hardest to come in and play outside a quarterback in the NFL because, look, you've got to learn all the protections. You've got to learn all the run fits. You're essentially learning 3 positions, and he has just put his head down, gone to work. He doesn't make, mental mistakes. He doesn't miss assignments, and he's team separation at the top of the route. He just does everything right, and you got to love that about him. And I think the one thing that when we talked to him and Jared Goff after the game in New Orleans is Jared Goff said he trusts him. And for a veteran quarterback to say that about a rookie tight end, I think that's pretty rare. And I think that's what this kid is. I think he's really rare. I think the Lions really hit something in the second round with this kid, and I would not be surprised at all if he reaches 1,000 yards, 10-plus touchdowns. And if it wasn't for that quarterback in Houston, I think people would be talking about him more for Rookie of the Year as well. He's been that good, and I think the Lions have found a really good one for a long, long time, guys.
I agree.
Hey, man, I found myself trying to temper everyone's expectations in the offseason because usually with tight ends, it takes a year or two to get going, but this guy just hit the ground running. It's been insane to watch, honestly.
But, no, it's been great. He doesn't look like a rookie. And when you talk to him, he doesn't talk like a rookie. When you talk to coaches, he doesn't prepare like a rookie. He's just really advanced, and you got to love that about him. He just puts his head down. He doesn't say much. He wants to go to work, and you got to love that about a young guy like that.
Speaking of young guys on the offensive side of the ball, do you expect JMO to get a little bit more involved in the offense, like moving forward? I've seen his snap counts like slowly increase week by week, and now it's to the point where I just feel like every time he gets the opportunity to touch the ball more than like 2 or 3 times, he's scoring with it. Do you expect his role to increase at all, or they still continue to use him sparingly or by surprise almost?
No, you're seeing the snap count tick up. You saw, I mean, they went to him right away. Right, the first play of the game, I think that first catch of the game was his, and so he's getting more comfortable in the offense. I think he's settled down. And look, they're going to find ways to get him the ball any way they can. We saw that with the reverse and the touchdown, but he's playing more reps. He's getting in there more, and I think it's just a matter of time, guys, before he makes a big play or two. And we're talking about him having a big game and being a big reason why the Detroit Lions win a football game, because he is electric. I mean, I can count on one hand the guys in this league that have his kind of speed, his kind of ability. So it's just about getting him the ball in space, and I can't wait for that time where he takes, a slant 70 yards or he gets, behind a defense and he really gets to cut it loose, because I'm going to make a prediction here, guys. I think he will set the miles per hour record if he gets that thing rolling and really gets in space. I know I chatted with him the other day. He's looking forward to that. It's just the opportunity there, but I think it's coming. He's getting more reps. Jared's feeling more comfortable with him, going to him in some crucial moments, and I think that's a good sign moving forward.
Definitely. And Tim, before we let you go, I know this is the last thing Lions fans want to talk about right now, because they're focused on this year and winning and getting into the playoffs and winning a playoff game and making more things happen. But have you heard any rumblings or anything about a Jared Goff contract extension and what's happening with that situation? Because it is coming up to that part of the deal for the Lions quarterback.
Yeah, he's got one more year left on his deal. I'd be really surprised, guys, if it didn't happen in the off season. I thought that there might be a chance here late in the season, but I think the focus right now is just about, playing good ball in December, winning the division, which was the goal right away, and getting that home playoff game. And then you start to look about next year and the years after that afterward. But I think that's something certainly, especially if they continue to play like they are, if they win a division and they host a playoff game and they win a division game, I think that contract is coming, and I think it's well-deserved for Jared. Minus that kind of 2-game stretch there where he was turning the ball over, he's been among, the top 5 quarterbacks in pretty much all the major statistical categories this year, and one of the big reasons why Detroit's sitting at 9-3 after 12 weeks.
For sure.
Tim, again, honored to be speaking with you, man. Been following you for a long, long time. I got to ask, 20-minute huddle, I think it's been the best thing you've done so far. I've been really excited to watch it every single week. How do you pick the highlight plays before the show starts? And what does it take to, bump the next man up? I've been appreciative of those things.
Well, we've had Branch now, the Branch interception, for a while. We will certainly take requests. Is there something that you're looking for? Is there a play that you want to kick this thing off with? And I can get PJ Clark. He produces it. He does kind of all the technical work behind the scenes, but I can get him to put a play in there. If you guys want to if you want a nominee, let me know.
All right, for sure. I appreciate the Pene Sula, because we are the heavyweights, so anytime the heavyweights out there doing, making some plays, we're appreciative of it, man, and appreciative of you too, man. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tim.
All right. Yeah, sounds good, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too,
Tim. Hey, tell your boys good luck. Hope they kill it tonight.
Yeah, sounds good. Big time high school hockey game tonight.
Let's go. See you, Tim. Thank you.
All right, guys.
That was Detroit Lions reporter Tim Twentyman.
Man.
Been following that guy for a very long time. That's truly honored to have him on the show. We're blessed with his presence. But let's take a quick break. Spinny, tell us about Guardian Alarm, and let's get back to recapping the call.
Guardian Alarm. Let me tell you about Guardian Alarm. They have customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and no Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800-STAY-OUT. That's 1-800-STAY-OUT. And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, 2 of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder. How How would you like to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice? One for you and one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Get to Lady Jane's today for an award-winning haircut and automatically enter for your chance to win. Courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week, walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome. Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
DISBO and Dispo is your local cannabis plug. Make sure you guys go to Dispo. They got 12 locations across the great state of Michigan. Their main location, the big and bad one, is over in Romeo, and they're open to midnight Monday through Saturday. Sundays close at 10, or they can deliver to you at disposhops.com. It's DISPO shops.com. Make sure you hit the Dispo dash tab, and JB might pulling up on you.
Kidnap him.
What up, though? Welcome back to the World Heavyweights live on sports.com. I'm Eazy. Spin more racks.
Hello.
Yo, Chris, JB Smooth. We just got done talking to Detroit Lions reporter Tim Twentyman. If you guys missed that, I definitely say it's worth rewind to 15 minutes there.
Yes.
Definitely some good stuff talking about the interior defensive line because it's not in great shape. It's not in great shape. And that's all that's all the heavies wanted in the offseason. Some big boys. We were dreaming about Justin Simmons once upon a time. And Oliver once upon a time. Help me! Help! You're a good fake crier.
Thanks.
Probably really crying.
Yeah.
It's all built up already.
Fake crier. I'm a great fake crier.
JB, you're the voice of reason. You're the positivity man. I feel like. Is there any positive spins on this?
Yeah, how's that Super Bowl looking, JB?
It's not looking great, Bob. Really not looking great right now. Bob. I mean, I don't know. I feel like these new additions that the Lions are putting right now are just bodies in place to get the job done, move on to the next game, and somewhat try to improve the skills that they have right now. I mean, this guy Tyson was literally about to retire until he gets a call from the Lions, and in one more year, he wants to go right back at it. So
what?
I don't know.
Hey, JB, you're not telling me banana fana fo fana fifa fo fana alu 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 and Benito Jones aren't inspiring fear into opposing defenses?
I really don't think so. No, at least not right now.
I think this definitely the defense continues to go through this rough patch they've been on. Granted, I still going with the 7 turnovers, not helping that out at all. But if they continue to be on this rough patch they seem to be on against the Chargers and both the past Sunday, I think KG still gets another year because of the amount of injuries are just tallying up here. Under no circumstances, and there's no way a slight, because obviously I'm appreciative of him being on the team and I think he's a really cool guy. But Jerry Jacobs, I don't even know that he's a true cornerback 2 when it comes to the National Football League.
I don't think so either.
You know what I'm saying? And then he's been your starting cornerback. They try to address that situation for a reason, both with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Emmanuel Mosley. You can't predict the injuries happening, but again, at the trade deadline, you still had the opportunity to do something about it.
And they wanted Devon Witherspoon in the draft.
And they wanted Devon Witherspoon in the draft. They at least tried to do the secondary. What they kind of dicking around about, maybe is hopeful with the seeds they already grabbed, was the defensive line.
Yeah.
And now here we are with an injury on it. It sucks even a little bit even more. But I will say this: if you do want a positive spin, the edge rush I don't think will suffer as much, just because obviously Aleem's coming from the interior. Mm-hmm. And I think you finally have somebody that can win a one-on-one matchup when it comes like Bruce Irvin.
Yeah, but now you don't have to double team anybody on the interior.
I mean, you still probably can double team a few bodies. They're still 300-pound men.
Yeah. Going up against other 300-pound men.
I know, but there's still gonna be some double teams, but it does allow for double teams to kick out.
And a lot more mobility in the pocket when it's not collapsing in the quarterback's lap.
Yeah, guys climb up, whip the ball down to your already depleted secondary. But hey, the good news.
We got the vibes.
Some other good news. Detroit Lions are top 5 in almost every single statistical category when it comes to offense.
Yes, it does.
Both in like 20-plus yards. Actually, this is something we had to talk about today.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw up one of those tweets, Chris?
Yes, sir.
It's pretty. If you want to read them off, because I know you put this in the prep.
Yeah, this is it's extremely impressive when you look at it. It's from Lions PR. They're first in 20-plus yard plays, second in yards per game, third in yards per play, fourth in rushing yards per game, fourth in passing yards per game, fourth in rushing average, fourth in rushing touchdowns, and sixth in points per game. So they're going out there and they're doing what they did last year. They are a top 5 offense yet again in the NFL, proving the doubters wrong. You know, even though Ben Johnson steals out of the Make-A-Wish bins and stuff like that at different. You know, I seen him. I seen him diving into the Toys for Tots bins and walking out. But you know, he has another year of a top 5 offense in Detroit. They've been extremely impressive, and yeah, I don't think you should hire Ben Johnson because he does spit on homeless people. But it's awesome for him to have this offense cooking again.
You ready for good cop, bad cop?
Yeah.
No Frank Ragnow. At least it's next week. That offense that ranks top 10 in almost every statistical category grew kind of stagnant once Frank Ragnow left the game. I mean, they weren't even really able to run the ball the way they were the past couple of weeks either. And not to mention when Frank was there for the Chicago game, but they were kind of dominant in the interior there for a minute. I don't know. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to have every opportunity to win. The hope is an expectation that it's a home playoff game. So there you guys go. Albeit 2 of the losses were at home with a ruckus crowd. One being the home opener and the other being against the division rival on Thanksgiving. But I'm trying to find positives, guys. I'm fishing for them. I really am.
It's harder than I thought. I was really trying to force a tear out there. I teared up a little bit, but I couldn't get one to swell.
Can any of you guys make yourselves cry?
I was almost there. I was just thinking about how
No.
Yeah, I can too. Yeah,
I'm gonna die at 50 in a wheelchair alone.
50's like old enough though.
Yeah,
If you're not at 50, you
like
live
45.
Now it's getting a little sadder.
I think 40, 35.
Keep
Right now it's
going.
just
The
depressing.
tears are almost there.
I can make myself cry. I just gotta think about something sad.
Yeah.
But is it? Fuck. Can anybody make themselves cry without like thinking of negative stuff, like
No.
sad things?
Hell no.
No.
That is borderline psychopathic if you can do that without like channeling something like that's
Yeah.
super deep and traumatizing.
There's
That's
definitely.
crazy.
I feel like girls can.
Oh, they
Oh,
definitely.
girls
They'll just
can.
cry over
They lie
everything.
about everything.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
It's the most
Everything's
sexist show on
fake.
the network.
It's true. Bitches lie. It's
Yeah.
facts. Everyone knows
They
that.
lie and fake everything.
If she breathes, she's a thought.
That's true.
Chef Talks NFL says Graham Glasgow will feel well.
Yes.
Feeling well for Frank.
Yeah,
I
that
do
is
agree
that
with
is good to know you have Graham there. Graham is also he's extremely capable of filling in for Frank Ragnow, but that pulls him away from that right tackle or right guard spot. So, are we going to see more of Colby Sorsdale there? Is probably how it's going to go, and we'll see. You know, Colby didn't have the best game against the Packers, so hopefully he'll be able to handle those dogs on the Chicago defensive line. But
Javon Dexter,
yeah,
Lean McNeil prodigy. I'm playing.
well, Willie McNeil 2.0.
Lean McNeil 2.0. I think that's the thing too. Is again, like going back to like because I watched the game finally a second time today, and just everything grew stagnant. Like the pass game, the run game. I guess the word becomes a little bit more concerning because like Jared Goff only 26 completions. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many throw. I know he did, actually. I think it might have only been 26 attempts. Let me pull the numbers real quick. I'll only bring that up because I feel like they went a more run-heavy approach because of the recent like turnovers he had the previous 2 weeks. He almost had a pick in that game too. I don't know if you guys remember in the red zone.
Yeah.
The one like just past Amon-Ra St. Brown. But I don't know if like the offense was stagnant because of that. Them just constantly trying to run the ball and they became a little bit predictable in that sense, or if they're truly missing Frank the Tank, or maybe just a mixture of both.
I think it is a mixture of both. Like that, you know, Frank Ragnow, yeah, we're not worried about the center spot because we have Graham that can fill in there, but that right guard spot is a lot lacking now.
Yes.
So, and that's an important piece to the run game. That is an important piece for a lot of different things, although being in between Graham Glasgow and Penei Sewell will definitely help, but, you know, fuck, man.
Yeah, Jared Goff only 16-25, only threw the ball 25 times. So either they're gonna have to switch it up a little bit, where like they are giving Jared Goff more opportunities to throw the ball. And I hope those opportunities are going. And I still love Amon-Ra. That's the beautiful thing about this offense, so many weapons. But I do hope a lot more of those are going towards Jameson Williams in those situations. Because I don't know, man. I think the run thing maybe is a little bit more predictable with this offensive line down a little bit. I don't know if you're able to force the run upon these other teams like they used to. Because not only weren't they unable to do it in that game, but the Saints also ranked 23rd against the run.
Yeah.
And we were one of the best running teams in the league. So for them to have consistently stuffed us, like from that point on, it was really disappointing, man. Really disappointing. And you come up against the Chicago Bears team that is kind of doing well against the run this year. I know I feel like we still had our way with them during that the game there at Ford Field. And I know that they didn't finish with like 100+ yards, or maybe they finished with just over 100 yards. But I think partly that was because they were trying to pass their way back in the game because of how many turnovers there was previously.
Yeah.
Oh no, we'll talk about that and more when we get back. First, got to tell you guys about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. The gym that has always been known for being clean is now cleaner than ever. You can get a full-body workout in just 30 minutes in the 30-minute circuit, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all this for just $10 a month, no commitment. No matter where you are, there's a Planet Fitness close by. There are more than 50 in Metro Detroit and thousands more throughout the world. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions show. Let's go! Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
When it comes to your pet, don't settle. Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supplies, Michigan's hands-down best pet store. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. 13 Metro Detroit locations, over 60 brands of food, lowest prices, and curbside home delivery. Give your pet the best at www.premierpetsupply.com.
.com.
Tell your friend,
What up, though? Welcome to Woodward Heavyweights Live at WoodSports.com. My boy Eazy, joined by guys Spin More Rex, Young Chris, JB Smooth. Smash that like button like you insulted your mother, mate. Support the boys, yeah?
Yeah.
A couple comments from Woodward Sports Chat says David Baxter, Colby just ain't ready. Dude came from William and Mary, getting thrown to the wolves. Yeah, I agree.
That boy out of St. Vincent, St. Mary's.
NPW News says Colby equals Ragdoll. I'm more on the side of David Baxter. Like, William Mary's like a well-recognized school. Same as Western Kentucky and Broderick Martin. I think both guys are kind of raw and like as players. And on top of that, you got Colby jumping from left tackle, I think it was.
Yeah.
To right guard. I think they've been asking him to play, or just either guard spot. It's just a difference. On top of being a rookie from like a lesser known school, I'm not telling you guys to develop him to be like a Pro Bowl piece or an All Pro piece.
No, I think he'll be a solid player in his career though.
Yeah, I mean, again, what is he, 5th round pick? Like, I know he's like your twin, but I can't confirm he's going to be elite or great or good. But he'll be solid, I guess. Maybe he'll always be a backup. How early in next year's draft do you want them to address that interior offensive line?
Within the first 3 rounds.
That's fair.
I think you need to address the interior defensive line and the interior offensive line.
Yeah.
And a corner in the first 3 rounds.
Which one's more of a priority for you? I already see my guy Mike Payton already been doing mock drafts, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Sick fuck.
Dirtball.
Yeah, get him on this show.
I think offensive line.
Go watch porn or something? You have to go do a mock draft, you sicko?
I think offensive line probably.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to extend and invest the money in Jared Goff the correct answer is offensive line. Like, if you're investing as much money as it's going to end up being, then you want to make sure that guy's protected, especially knowing he's rarely able to make a play outside of like what's scripted, you know. And that sucks. I don't want to say burn a pick on interior offensive lineman that early, but I'd rather go defense.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's me though. I'm a defensive guy. I like defense above all. Steelers are the first like Super Bowl I actually sat down and like watched and fucking enjoyed. Great defense.
Yeah, I mean,
defensive tackle.
I think they're gonna. Well, I want them to sign some defensive pieces.
That's
I
fair
want them
too.
to sign some defensive linemen or an edge rusher, like someone who we know is good. Stop taking chances on these guys coming out of the draft at defensive tackle. Go get one. Go get one in the league that you know is good, that you know is going to be a difference maker, that you know will be very good for this team.
Yeah, that's a great point. The Run 99 makes a great point as well. It says weak defensive tackle and edge class as well.
Yeah,
I agree. Like last year, there were guys coming out that you were aware of. And I don't know if that's partly because Detroit Lions just sucked outright, so you're kind of looking forward more to the draft than you were like paying attention to the season, what they got coming up, or because it's just. I think it's the latter.
It's quarterbacks, wide receivers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quarterbacks, receivers draft for sure.
And a lot of good cornerbacks.
Tight ends.
Yeah.
Well, one for sure.
Cornerbacks in this draft should be pretty good too.
I'm with you, man. Sign somebody. Matter of fact, I saw something floating around last night because you had yet another dominant game.
Jonathan.
Josh Allen.
Oh, Josh Allen.
Yeah. Wait, which one are you talking about?
Jonathan Allen.
Yeah.
Someone about that. Yeah, bringing him from the Redskins.
I got it.
A free agent?
Or I mean
the Durs.
The Durs. Fuck.
My boy actually texted me that this morning. He goes, extend Goff, trade him at the deadline next season for Jonathan Allen. That's the exact text he sent me.
Gotta be honest, and shout to your boy too, but like I don't know, man. Like I think that might be straight with Sam Howell. I don't know what I'd want.
Yeah. Sam Howell's pretty good.
Changing a bigger contract.
You would never want Goff, so
I think it's just a general. Like Sam Howell's guy, he's a hell of a prospect. I think
that was actually how our conversation started. Was he's just like, man, what is it with Eazy and Goff? And I'm like, you people made him this way.
Facts, man. Bro, today I made up a tweet or an X post, whatever the hell you want to call it, about
an X
advanced analytics.
Yeah, I saw that.
There was no mention of Jared Goff in the tweet whatsoever.
Yeah.
However, every single response, oh, this guy just fucking hates Jared Goff. Bro, I'm talking about advanced analytics.
Yeah. Well,
I only use that as reference because
you posted a video of Jared Goff with the tweet.
But what team do I watch the most? Yeah, which team do I watch every play of? It's the Detroit Lions. So I guess what bring one up? That's fair. Whatever. No,
it
it's not
wasn't
fair.
like Goff was heavily involved in the tweet.
I get there's context surrounding like me being like realistic about him versus the people want to make him a fucking MVP and shit like that. I guess there's that context for sure. But like, I didn't even mention the man's name. Get off my fucking dick.
But the two pictures you posted in the tweet,
pictures together.
One of them was saying how Jared Goff hadn't thrown an interceptable ball, and then the other one was him throwing an interceptable ball.
But that's just my point. I'm like on advanced analytics, though.
I know, but you can't be like, oh, they just pulled Goff out of nowhere on me.
But that's the team I'm watching every play of. What do you want me to? I mean, like, fuck.
Yeah, you did.
Pick something else.
You did have 31 other quarterbacks to choose from.
Well, I read the article and I saw advanced analytics. It said that he hadn't thrown an interceptable ball. I was like, well, that's not true. I watched one yesterday, and I pulled it up, make sure that I wasn't like Broussarded or cousin.
Yeah.
Kay saw it, clipped it,
Easy.
and I said, this is why I hate advanced analytics. Nothing about Jared Goff. I think Jared Goff played just fine.
It was funny because for the record, his whole conversation was, damn, can he just give him one compliment? Like, you can trade him, but give him one compliment.
You want one compliment?
Yeah.
He got
give him
banging ass shotty, you know what I'm saying?
He does have a fine little tank.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, he got the hammer on him for sure.
And he's got them little hands.
Hey, them hands full of wrist, though. You know what I'm saying? He got that for sure. I've already put it out there. He's great at play action. Jared Goff is a great play action quarterback. He's very coachable. That's true. He bounced back from not knowing how to read defenses and call protections. He's doing that now. And he's a good quarterback.
Don't tell him he's cute.
Not my type.
Tell him he's cute.
Not my type. You gotta just
kiss him.
There you go, Chad. Shout out my boy Chad.
That's what they want, though,
Now
bro.
kiss.
That's really what they want.
Now kiss.
Now kiss.
Would you rather fight Mike Tyson or kiss Jared Goff?
Kiss Jared Goff. 100%.
Talk her up, buddy.
100%. Can I sell tickets to the Mike Tyson fight?
Yes.
Oh, fight Mike Tyson.
Actually,
okay.
no.
Fuck.
Well, you can, but you don't get any of the money. You just
tickets
get the
to your
Can I
funeral,
sell
bro.
tickets to
You can-
kissing Jared Goff?
The kissing Jared Goff thing
Do you think that's
is leaked on social media.
It's the OnlyFans.
I would leak it myself and then monetize my Twitter.
There you go.
I'm gonna trick him in the kiss.
But it has to be with tongue.
I'm dressed up like an alien. You want a spiral? Come and kiss me. Beat me. What would you rather do?
Oh, stop. I'd probably kiss Jared Goff. Like, dude, fighting Mike Tyson would be fucking scary. And you could,
Bro, I'd not want to
you
fight
could
Mike
die.
Tyson.
Like, you could literally die.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd rather.
Jared Goff, you could
I'd
just
kiss Jared Goff.
Yeah. You know, maybe he feels something for you.
And you know what, dude?
Yeah.
My team is 9-3.
Yeah.
I've not gotten to see a 9-3 Detroit Lions team in my life. So
You
maybe
might
he
kiss him
deserves a
just
kiss.
cuz.
Okay.
He deserves a little
Peck? No, with tongue, I said.
Yeah.
tongue.
Yeah.
Hey,
with
yo,
tongue.
bro, you're wild. Man. We're not even talking about that.
And his soft, small hands just on your cheek.
Now kiss.
Kiss.
Dude, what is happening?
I don't know. I don't know. We need to be here though. All right, you would have to take an interior offensive lineman.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
They should.
Does anybody in the room disagree? Anybody in the chat disagree? Interior offensive line. I mean, what?
Yeah.
First 3 rounds. So first round we go defense, right? Is that cool?
That's where I'm at with it. I think defensive line is the absolute, like, you must address that. Period. Point blank. But offensive line, is also an essential one that you would address early. I would like them to go defensive line, then cornerback, then offensive line. But I mean, it depends on how you shake out. It depends on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chef Talk says, no, I'm kissing the hell out of Jared Goff. I'll never fight Mike. No, I'm kidding. He says, no, pause. I'm fighting the shit out of Mike Tyson and going down on him. He says going down after the first swing.
I mean, like, if you want to play with your life like that, you can.
Yeah.
It is
What if
I value my life.
bloodlust in Mike Tyson.
yeah, like what if like Pharaoh Mike Tyson? After that, he's just like
Mike Tyson
you
with
have
a
to kiff
rabies.
me.
Yeah, now kid.
I
Yeah.
won't stop
Yeah.
beating you up to kiff me.
Yeah.
Yo, he,
God damn it, that's why I did this. I gotta do both.
Mike Tyson got the most ass in prison for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Dude.
For sure.
Yeah,
my
all
bitch.
Tracy Morgans.
You're my bitch.
What in the world's going on here? Spinning in a hot dog suit, kissing golf.
Hey, man, you know.
Hey, yo!
Should I make it a
So,
poll? I'm gonna make it a poll.
Make it a poll.
I guess I'm gonna have to do the dirty deed of looking at defensive prospects tonight.
No. What?
Well, I mean, I just need to know what the fuck's gonna go on.
We're 9-3, bro.
How about this?
Don't fucking do a mock draft. We don't have to do that. We don't.
Yeah.
No. No. Hot dogs. No, we don't have to do that shit anymore, bro. It's fucking dead. We're good now.
Tyler Chauvet brought up John Allen. Chris's boy brought up John Allen. I think that has to be a trade. I have to look up his contract to be sure of it. Skip that if it is a trade. Signing Josh Allen. No, it's gonna be like $20 million to do so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I looked. I didn't even hesitate when I saw that shit.
Yes.
I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah.
I'm
Are you
signing
kidding me?
everybody. What do you mean?
Do I mean
Like at
look
this
it up,
point,
actually, John
what
Allen
I'm
contract.
seeing week to week, I'm signing everybody. Just throw a name. Yes. The answer's just gonna be yes.
yes?
Honolulu BS said we're picking 32. Who cares?
Man, that'd be fucking sick.
Yeah, it must be.
I would like people think like I hate Jared Goff. It's really just like the Jared Goff fans I hate. If we won a Super Bowl, bro, I'd get his tattoo on my back.
I'd have to get tatted.
I'll get Jared Goff face right in my fucking back.
My boys
We'll never
watching
have to see it.
My boys watching the show. He said appreciate the comment. Now I hope Goff just doesn't turn the ball over 5 times in a row like he did the last time.
I feel like your boy jinxed him. Knock on my wood after talking about kissing Jared Goff to avoid that from happening.
Oh, pause.
John Allen signed through 2025, so that would have to be a trade.
Ken's right. Josh Allen will ruin the vibes and culture. Yeah, can't sign him. We got the vibe.
Can't ruin the vibes.
That's the other thing too, man. Like these guys.
I'm sick of that shit.
Yeah,
I am sick of that shit.
F the
I was
vibes
sick of it
forever.
last year, and I'm even more sick of it this year. I don't give a fuck about the vibes or if he's not an MCDC guy. Okay, well, I want him to kill the quarterback. I don't want him to kiss me. Yeah, like, I want him to go out there and literally murder people on the field within the parameters of an NFL game. I don't care if he's not nice. If he can help win, you bring him on the team. Let me tell you guys about him. Have you ever wanted a bar where you're a regular? We have just the place for you. Head to one of Hamlin Pub's 7 locations and experience where everyone's a regular. They got half off pizza on Tuesdays. That smokehouse brisket mac and cheese. Oh, every NFL game and all Michigan sports games, they have food and drink specials. So make sure you check out Hamlin Pub and experience your new favorite pub for all things sports.
We've just received word. The world's cannabis supply has vanished. The public is outraged and has taken to the streets in response to this tragedy. The individual responsible acted alone, and we can only hope they will make things right soon.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Savor the heart of home at Big Boy with our all-new down-home comfort dishes. Feast on home-style goodness with our Southern Comfort Chicken Bowl, veal parmigiana, and apple pie hotcakes. The down-home delight doesn't stop there. Potato pancakes are back. Dive into the richness of our perfectly crafted potatoes with our classic potato pancakes and our stuffed potato pancakes. Top off your meal with our new gingerbread shake, a seamless blend of creamy vanilla and sweet gingerbread flavors. Nothing beats the comforting taste of down-home cooking. Enjoy every bite, only at Big Boy.
BullseyeVinGroup.com. Not kidding. BullseyeVinGroup.com is where you guys need to go if you want to purchase your tickets for free food, free drinks, and a ride to the party downtown Detroit for Detroit Lions home games. It's BullseyeVinGroup.com. Sponsored by Long Drink. Make sure you guys get your tickets. Again, free food, free drinks, and a shuttle. Can you say shuttle? Fuddle? Does he?
Fuddle.
A fuddle? Oh, it's the Detroit Lions game. Check them out.
Check them out.
What up, though? Welcome back to WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. That's my guy, Spimo Rex, Young Chris, JB Smooth. Smash that like button. JB Smooth. Smash that like button.
Have you ever seen the video of him picking up Hezbollah like he's a little kid and like kissing him?
Yeah. He's like 22 years old.
He's a grown ass man. Mike Tyson's like, oh.
Did he get the You know how fucking terrifying that has to be, bro. Especially and he's from like Russia's probably only like the 5th black person he's ever seen on top of it.
And you're like, kiss him on his cheek. That shit is so funny, dude. Mike Tyson for sure thought he was a little kid, like a child. That's a fucking grown ass man. He's just like throwing up in the air. Like, here's the play.
That was hilarious. Smash that like button if you guys have it already. 5-star review on our podcast platforms. If you guys missed it, we did have Detroit Lions reporter Tim Twentyman on the show. Rewind about 30 minutes, 40 minutes for that one?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
You guys want to check that one
45
out?
45 minutes, actually.
But you have it on the prep sheet. How can the Lions get J-Mo more touches?
You put the ball in his fucking hands. I don't care how you do it. I don't care where he is on the field. I don't care what it involves. You give him the ball. Eazy said it yesterday. He needs the ball way more. Like, you got to give it to him. You literally have to. Pause. It needs to happen. The guy, Chris, can you put up that tweet about J-Mo?
The X.
Because it's
post.
It's crazy. Like, look at this.
Jameson Williams has had an interesting start.
Two seasons, 14 games, 16 total touches, 14 receiving and 2 rushing, 295 yards, 4 touchdowns. That's a touchdown. Like every 4 touches.
Yeah.
Every 4 touches, he's getting a touchdown. So give him the ball. Hey, Sam Flannel, fuck off. I'm just kidding. I love you, but like, stop. Is it his fault that he's only got 16 touches so far in his career? Get him the ball more. Like, I think Ben Johnson doesn't like him.
Well, come on.
Like, Ben Johnson told me.
that was far.
Ben Johnson told me I hate my players and I degrade all of them. So I was like, all right, man, relax. As he was taking, food from a food bank for the homeless. But
he's like, here, hold this for a minute.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, why are they not giving him the ball more? He's shown now in the past, 4 games that he's capable of doing it, that he's capable of making the catch and making things happen. And we gave him 2 touches in last game, and one of them was a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was a great catch. Like, come on. Give the kid the ball more.
I had it in the prep sheet yesterday when we were talking to Herman Moore. I literally did the math before that was even on there. 25% of the time this kid touches the ball, it's going for a touchdown.
Yes.
And if it's not that, it's an explosive play regardless either way. And I understand, like, I saw someone, I tweeted that out during the game, and someone was like, well, I'd rather them throw the ball to the open person. But the NFL designs plays to have certain guys open. If you look, I think it was Baldy broke it down, or I don't know who broke it down, but the touchdown for Samuel Porta on Sunday. They had Amon-Ra run the inside to draw the defender in, and they had Josh Reynolds on the outside to draw the defenders out. So the middle of the field was open. Boom, Samuel Porta touchdown. Like, they draw plays to get guys the ball. There are primary reads on these plays. Draw some more up, maybe because he wasn't there in the offseason for him to draw those up. They didn't practice them enough. I mean, can you not run Josh Reynolds routes where he's a primary guy?
Yeah,
like,
there's no excuse. There's literally no excuse. You knew he was going to be here, so you have the plays drawn up for him. You definitely do. And just put him in a different spot where the plays are already drawn if that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck, man? Jesus.
I mean, I'm such a sick fuck, man. Like, the way they use Taysom Hill. Imagine J-Mo in this, like a similar
I'm not going that far.
I'm going that far.
But I just give him the ball. Give him the ball more.
They call him Waymo
2
because he's the
touches
ball.
is
Waymo.
unacceptable.
Chris?
I mean, look, guys, let's stop beating around the bush. We know why he's not getting the ball on offense. It's because, J-Mo was out, giving out turkeys, giving back to the community. And Ben Johnson was right there. Ben Johnson was right there, trying to take the turkeys back, trying to, he's the one who posted the video about J-Mo was criticizing J-Mo giving back to the community.
Yeah.
Like, he is that guy. He sees
was
J-Mo helping the community, and he doesn't like that. And so because you are helping the community and being a good person, you are not getting the football this Sunday. And that has been what Ben Johnson's done, unfortunately.
There was one play where Goff did miss him, and he did have time. But he played a fine game, so I'm not like.
Do you think this is part of what Ben Johnson said to where Jared Goff can make most of the throws that we give him?
Yeah, for sure. Like, there's a stat out there, and shout out to Mike Payton. It's a homie. He put it out. Jared Goff, I think, was like 8th in like big plays, like 20 plus yards.
Yeah.
But you look at the situation when we had the Atlanta game. He had a wide open Sam Laporta. Just this past week, a wide open Sam Laporta. Like, those, I'm not really counting as like big 20-yard gains when the guy's like wide fucking open. That's like when you hear me talk about a Ben Johnson over the success of a JG, I just feel like they correlate together. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that is part of it, yeah. But I also, again, like, if you do want to take the time to find it, Chris, there is a picture of a screenshot of a play, and there's a red arrow on Jameson Williams.
Oh, yep.
To where Jared Goff was a 3rd down play, actually, before the Saints scored their first touchdown. If he would have got that ball to J-Mo, that's quite possibly a 60-yard touchdown. Because he's just that fast, that explosive. I think what it is, truthfully, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, I think it's a little bit more of a trust thing. Because I don't know why you wouldn't throw it to J-Mo in this situation. It's a 3rd down, so I'm thinking maybe he wants to convert, so he goes to Josh Reynolds because he has a built-up rapport with him beyond the Detroit Lions tenure. Like, they were together there in L.A. for a little bit, too. Yeah, here's the play. So this is the play where he went to Josh Reynolds on that slant, that deep slant, kind of didn't go around. Look at Waymo. wide open. Goff's got time too. And I know this is a screenshot. People say, "Oh, there's a guy right there behind." No, he had just as much time as he got the ball.
And they're going that way.
Yeah,
Jameson going this way.
Yeah, way more than the Tutty, bro. I do think because they're smart. Like Ben Johnson is smarter than me, Spinny, Chris, and JB all put together when it comes like this.
Yeah, and he lets us know every day. He's really mean about it.
Very degrading, very demeaning. That's why we know that as a fact. He's 100% smarter than us. So I gotta assume they're thinking the same things, right? They're like, look, we gotta find some ways to get this kid the ball. I know Dan Campbell. There's one thing about Dan Campbell I love. I guarantee he's probably having those conversations like, we gotta get this kid the ball.
Yeah.
Or find some ways to get him the ball. And I like the fact maybe he does have an issue dropping.
If he doesn't have at least 4 touches against the Bears, I'm gonna be upset.
That's where I'm at. Like I give me at least 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do want to give a nod to like Ben Johnson and the boys too, because maybe there is an issue with dropping balls. So there were some drop balls during the season. I'm not going to just glance over that. But he did find a way to get Jamie the ball without it being a catch per se, with that end around sweep. You know what I'm saying? So like there's some creativity there and getting the ball in his hands without it being a throw. Maybe that's what the issue is. They're there in practice with them, and maybe there's more drops than we're familiar with. I mean, Dan Campbell, for Christ's sakes, before the season even started, said he's never going to have elite hands.
That was so wild.
Yeah, I know. That was our reaction. But again, he always only speaks the truth.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe that's the issue. But I definitely think you got to find some ways. Whether it's, the same ways you use Khalif Raymond or put him in the fucking backfield. I don't care.
Yes.
I really don't.
Just get him the ball.
Get him the ball.
Anywhere on the field at any point. Just get him the ball. He's electric when he has the ball in his hands. He makes things happen when he has the ball in his hands. So do it more.
Example of that too is, thank God he didn't play because the defense didn't seem up to par for it. But Rashid Shaheed over there in the New Orleans, like, who the fuck was he? But every time he's streaking down the field, and Derek Carr's like, fuck it, tosses him.
Derek Carr chucks that bitch.
And he's cutting. Rashid Shaheed's come down with a few of them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he's a guy that's not. Jameson Williams is a 12th overall pick. I can't even tell you when Rashid was. How do you say this dude's fucking name? Rashim Shaheed.
Alu.
Rashid Shaheed. It's just hard to say together, and you feel stupid saying it.
Rashid Shaheed.
By the way,
ask Mike Tyson to say that.
Try it.
Kith.
Rashid
Shaheed.
JB, do Mike Tyson saying Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed.
This is a nothing to do with nothing, but today my heart broke when I had to drop Tank Dell for my fantasy team. That shit was tough.
Yeah.
I knew he was out for the season, but it hurt to even fucking.
Yeah, he was balling.
That sucked. But there's another example of fast kids putting in work.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we? God damn.
Why can't we, Eazy?
We know why. We know why. Let's go to break.
Love you. That was my favorite.
Favorite Pack Companies provide Michigan's finest hotels, restaurants, and casinos with the best prime Wagyu beef, dry aged beef, and more. Visit them in Grosse Pointe Woods for grab and go steaks, or get it delivered at fairwaypacking.com.
Gabby is a college student struggling to study for her big exam. Then she discovered Syntron, a healthy way for her to stay awake and focus. Jennifer frequently has chaotic days like this until she gets online, orders some Syntron, and finds her groove. April visited her local grocery store, purchased a case of Syntron, and entered to win the Syntron 100K Vegas giveaway. Pick up your case of Syntron today at any Meijer location or visit drinksyntron.com/Vegas and enter for the 100K Vegas giveaway.
Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot off the press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel. How would you like to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice? One for you and one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Get to Lady Jane's today for an award-winning haircut and automatically enter for your chance to win. Courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week, walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
How would you like to win a $100,000 trip to Vegas?
Would
Take
I?
your closest friends. You can't do that, Spencer. You can take your closest friends and live it up in the city that never sleeps. It's the Cintron Energy. Drink it and live it. Purchase a 24-pack today and enter for your chance to win. You can do that at drinkcintron.com/Vegas and buy Cintron at your local Meijer store. It's Cintron, the healthier energy drink with great taste for the people who desire to look good, feel good, and be the best versions of themselves. Go to drinkcintron.com/Vegas for more information.
Waiting on you.
Welcome back to Whatever. It's liveoversports.com.
I'll just let you run with that one.
Yo, Chris, JB, Smooth, smash that like button if you guys haven't already. 5-star review on all podcast platforms. Let's be positive. Somewhat positive. It's crazy to have such a great season for our Detroit Lions, who have historically been as bad as Spinny's dancing and the hot dog suit. All you're missing is a sign, for real. Made me want a Costco hot dog like no one else, brother. Either way, you put on here, where do you rank the Lions in the NFC?
Yeah.
Yep.
So where do you rank them?
Where do I rank them?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, it sucks to like have like such a great season for a team that's so bad and only have like just still feel like you're speaking negatively about them when you rank them what, 4th? How do you want me to do this while you're doing that?
Sorry, man. This is a good song.
It's a good song, but you hate on
Who
Post
sings
Malone.
this song?
Post Malone.
Oh, is it Post Malone?
Yeah.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. But Post Malone's good.
Yeah, he's dirty.
Yeah.
He's dirty.
Yeah,
disgusting.
You can't debate that.
That's fair.
What you got to lose?
What they call Sawyer? Pre-Malone?
Pre-Malone, yeah. That was his YouTube handle. I miss Sawyer, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Sawyer.
All right, Go Jamo goes first. Thank you, Go Jamo. Turn the fucking... Cut the music! Go Jamo comments first. He goes San Fran, Philly, Dallas, Detroit. Do you agree?
Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate.
Chandler Gottfried.
Who would be 5?
Seattle?
Yeah, maybe Seattle. Let me see.
The Rams, maybe?
Yeah, I think the Rams. I mean, didn't the Rams beat Seattle like 3 weeks ago?
Oh, man. That's a good
Not
song.
too sure.
I'm clicking it right now. Who would be 5th? That is a great question.
Oh, no.
I think everything else is tied.
It's flaring up.
That's a good song, too. Yeah, I love both things. I don't give a fuck what you do, like,
Yeah, I'd say Seattle or the Rams. Vikings, I mean, fuck, bro. The Packers are kind of creeping up there.
Packers
honestly.
look pretty good. Packers got a couple good wins. Back to back.
Not the biggest fan
Back
of
to
that.
back like I'm on the cover of Lethal Weapon. Back to back like I'm Jordan 96, 97.
Oh.
Shit is heavy on my conscience. Now here comes a man straight out of Wild.
As of now, I'd put the Packers.
That was the best, the Obama one.
Wait, what?
The Obama remix. That
The
shit's
Obama
so
back
funny,
to back.
I don't think I've heard it.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
what?
dude.
No way.
Oh, actually, I have.
The GOP hates you. They're like, G-O, please.
I gotta find it.
That shit's awesome. I don't want to hear about him ever again. Not even in the end when he doesn't even win. Not even when they say Obama, tell him again. That shit's
like
so
one.
funny.
Yeah.
We're off the rails. Rams swept Seattle. Oh, yeah, they beat them at the beginning of the year, too.
Yeah, that's surprise game.
That's right. And then, yeah, that's the first game of the year, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
That was when that rookie receiver showed out, and everybody was like, "Oh,
Puka Nakua.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rams swept Seattle.
Pookady's nuts. Yeah, I mean, the Lions are 4. The Lions are 4 for
Nice.
sure.
Yeah, it's not even like, and that's where it comes into play. Where it's like, it's not who you play, it's like when you play them. Like, what, 4 weeks ago, definitely Detroit Lions have been like, what, 3rd, arguably 2, but because of like recent history, the past, the recent games, they jumped to 4th, man. And that's not even like I think it's just being realistic.
Are you worried about the Packers? They got a pretty easy schedule.
On the division or in the playoffs?
Yes.
On the division,
I think we're good
no.
on the division.
Yeah, I think we're good on the division. Like, we just need 3 more games to wrap it up.
Right wingers turn slur slingers.
Wow.
It's one of the bars.
Oh.
Yeah. You're getting bodied by a left winger.
This is where I have you drive. Drive.
Dude, they're playing bangers, man.
I know, but you have to drive, otherwise you're gonna be stuck doing what you're doing.
I don't even know where I'm driving. Hands are shaking cold. These hands aren't meant to hold. Speak to me. All you gotta keep is strong. Move along like I know you do. Even when your hope is gone. Move along, just to make it through. Move along, come on. Right back where that's right. We move along. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. And all you gotta keep is strong, move along, just to make it through. That's a good song.
We are so far from a
What
commercial break.
the is going on with my life?
Welcome to Heavyweights.
That's a good song.
Yeah, sorry guys. I just had to join it at that point. I couldn't stop him.
Now you do.
14 Grit, my dog's howling.
Hell yeah, he knows good music.
Mike Hilton, This Hurts My Soul. Shane D, Bad. John F. and Lord, Fire. Ronan, The Harmonizing Heavyweights.
That's what it's all about.
Chef Talks NFL. Okay, y'all lost it for a second.
All Detroit
Got it right back. All Detroit rejects. Ball knowers for sure. This is Expert Swami. 14 Grit Quality YouTube. It's hot. Does this show put singing? No. We do not put singing segments in the production sheet. It's just I lose this guy. He does 2 shows a day. Oh, that's fucking gross. That was uncalled for.
That's just disgusted.
Stop.
Hey, yo!
Just to make it through. All right, I'm good.
We hope. It breaks. It's breaks like this.
Like 10 bricks.
This is why this is my favorite show. I never miss it. Shout to Ryan's Lines.
Appreciate your Ryan's Lines.
All right, cool. I feel better about it. I hate when it goes off like that, but only because I'm the one trying to reel it back in. It's an impossible feat at all times. Yeah. Break your chair.
Yeah, I'm getting real ADD right now.
Autism. Flaring up.
All right, stop.
All right.
I'm the Gliziosaurus.
All right, let's try to hit a
Somebody
break and
get
come
this man a
back.
juice box.
Yeah, this guy's done for. Tell us what Lady
I
Jones.
would like a juice box right now.
Juice boxes are
Free
fire.
Sun, strawberry kiwi. Come to Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically enter to win a trip of your dreams. And all expenses paid sweet for the 2024 NCAA tournament. That's right, no expenses spared for you and 5 of your best buds. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's a wicked awesome.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, 2 of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune in to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder.
Feldman Auto is the #1 dealer. They got 18 locations across the state of Michigan. You go to FeldmanAuto.com. What.com. What.com. You go to FeldmanAuto.com. .com. .com.
Yes.
Hey. How's it going?
Howdy, neighbor.
We're the Woodward cousins.
We are cousins.
Brought to you by...
But we're not cousins.
Hit the like button, 5-star review on all podcast platforms. I'm Eazy, that's been more Rax, Young Chris, JB Smooth. Smash that like button. The best comment, I mean, they're all great, to be honest with you, but the one I'm most sorry for, and I also think is the funniest, is M. Karpov 08. I hope I got that one right. So I have you guys on my projector with the surround sound. Wife yells downstairs, "What the fuck are you watching down
There's
there?"
a bomb. He's got a bomb. No. Evacuate the premises.
What if somebody is
He's in the
listening to it?
airport. He's got a bomb on the plane.
Just say, I got it.
I got a bomb.
Yeah. Anyway, Red Wings versus Buffalo tonight. We want to kill viewership. Let's do it.
No, we don't have to do that.
Actually, that's like not till later anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not really chipping off that one.
I need a hero to save us.
We have it in here. The Detroit Lions defense is not going to get better.
Yes.
Are we going to continue?
Man.
You guys.
Are we going to get sad again, or can we just keep singing?
I know. When do the
They're
Pistons
playing
play?
Creed before the song.
They play tonight.
I don't wanna-
Toilet Bowl
Another
Part
Toilet Bowl?
2, baby.
Let's
The
do it.
Memphis Grizzlies.
Let's do it, Chris. What is tonight the night? Be honest.
If it's not tonight, God only knows when. Like,
It
I'm
ain't
telling
coming,
you.
bro. I don't think it comes
telling
tonight
you.
either, if I'm being honest with you. The Dunzo. Stick a fork in.
Pistons fucking suck, dude. Suck.
So now, hold on, though. So if they land, obviously, lottery again this year, it's looking that way. I don't think things are turning around anytime soon. Then New York just for sure gets next year's pick no matter where it lands, or what?
No, there's also more protections. Like it spans on another like 4 years, and then it becomes second-round picks. But God, I hope this team still isn't drafting in the lottery for the next 4 years.
It's looking like it, brother.
Yeah. What do you think the vet? Because this draft class isn't as hype as like last year. Or
No,
the year,
it's
like,
not. It's
what is the
not
draft value of like that pick?
I mean, it's definitely.
Are we even allowed to trade it, or not until like the lottery is done?
You can once it gets protected, you could trade that pick. Once it's like settled, you could trade on draft night.
But that's the trade deadline. Then.
That's why I've been pushing for. You had it earlier in the prep sheet. We never really addressed it, but the Bojan, the rumors that or reports that they turned down two firsts from a contending team last year.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I think one of the plays is that they're going to trade him to New York in order to get the protection of their picks back, so that way they can free up that pick and then make those.
Not to the I love him though, well, not to the millionaire guy. Anyway,
With arms on the palm.
You rather do that to New York than to a contender?
Yeah, just because I think you're picking in the 20s anyway, so it's like I'd rather get our picks back, which I know are valuable, especially around the league. Like,
But we're still gonna have them per protections though.
No, that's what this trade would do. Is the Knicks are getting Bojan, but then the Pistons don't have to give up a pick to New York anymore.
But we have to worry about that for like what, 4 years?
Yeah, but that also stops you from trading your picks. Like the Pistons can't trade their picks until draft night because their picks are tied
Can we
up
trade
to New
future
York.
picks?
What's that?
Can we trade future picks?
No, because they're tied up for the next like 4 years because of this trade.
I say they have to give us protections and a first rounder. By the way, I don't believe that rumor.
Oh, the Bojan.
2 firsts for Bojan.
I kind of believe.
It better not be true.
Just
not
because
true.
Troy has held on to assets, if you want to criticize him one thing, it's that he holds on to players for a long time, like the Jeremy Grant. And I'm not complaining with how it turned out. I love Jalen Duren. I thought that was a good move, but he does kind of hold on to players that he deems as assets
But
for
2
quite some time.
firsts? Like, I don't think Bojan's like.
But
who
again,
really
you don't
was
know the
offering 2
protections on
firsts?
those. It could have been a first and a first that might turn to a second. You know, like that's why I don't really jump off the cliff with those kind of reports.
I just feel like they post like the most crazy shit too. Like there was one the other day actually.
They
like,
do
yeah, they post like
yeah
any and everything that's like could be.
A Scooby Dooby Doo.
Yeah, they just post it all. There's one about Miles Bridges not coming. I said, yeah, after you said Scooby-Doo-Doo. Scooby-Doo-Doo? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they posted all.
Precisely.
Reggie.
They posted some of Miles Bridges being not returned to the Hornets next year.
Mm-hmm.
And then underneath
He said cap. Yeah.
Well, he said, I think he put question marks or some shit.
Yeah.
He was like, what?
Yeah, that's like Legion Hoops.
Yeah.
They're literally engagement farmers. That's all they do.
Yeah. Yep. I think ML football became that too. Dove, where's Dove been? Dove Kleiman's been gone.
Dove's still there.
I ain't seen him post in a minute. I also unfollowed him.
But do you think?
Yeah. After the Taylor Swift stuff was like I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this.
That shit was pissing me off.
It's not
too.
football. What do you say, Chris?
Back to basketball. There was a report that came out that Pistons are not yet looking to make a panic move and changes to the front office and coaching staff. They want to let this season play out.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Wasn't Troy's son in charge of like strategy and player development or something like that?
I don't remember the series. I remember the Tellum connection, but I don't know if there was one other one that was mentioned. I just don't know if it was Troy related or something else.
Some nepo shit
I saw a funny
on.
tweet where somebody quoted this and they're like, "Yeah, we're not thinking of firing ourselves. We want to give us more time and let's see how this plays out."
Yeah, someone from the front office is like, "Yeah, no, we're not leaving. Don't worry." Fucking fire them all, bro.
8 more likes.
Especially if they lose
the
the second gutter bowl of the year.
Yeah, no.
They can't go 0-2 in gutter bowls.
This game, hey, smash the over on Desmond Bain points for sure.
He fucked me last time I did that.
Yeah.
So no.
And then, but it's the Pistons. They weren't going against the Pistons last time.
Yeah, this is a bounce back right now.
This team is Memphis is horrible on offense. Like, Detroit should be able to get defensive stops. And I don't mean defensive stops like actually stop the ball. I mean, they will just miss an open shot because Memphis is terrible. This is definitely the most winnable game the rest of the year and for the foreseeable future.
God hates cowards! Says, I don't follow the NBA, and I heard the talking heads talk about the Suns.
When God sings with the choir of his creations, will a turtle not be part of the choir? It's my favorite meme ever. Love that meme.
That is fair.
God sings with his creations. Will a turtle not be part of the choir?
Either way, he says, I don't follow the NBA, and I heard the talking heads talk about the Suns. I'm assuming he means Suns. Turning that off or down. I want to say the Suns were the possible team, so ask Monty. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Detroit going for 12% wins.
12% of their wins. Yeah, it's tomorrow too, by the way. Tonight is in-season tournament. Actual good basketball is being played tonight.
I say we start a purge.
What,
just break into LCA and trash all the front offices. Drop dookies on their desks.
Don't hate it.
Big, stinky, steamy twos.
I know I gotta get Wayne County Life on the show because we got to meet him this past weekend. But like, his favorite team is the Pistons. But like, what do we talk about?
We cannot talk about the Pistons.
Yeah. There's nothing to talk about when it comes to Pistons, man.
There's honestly, and I'm the Piston guy here. I have a Piston hoodie on. Like, there's nothing to talk about.
No.
There really isn't.
They're terrible.
The Pistons are not a good half-court team. If we can keep the pace high, we have a good chance at losing by 12.
Comment of the day. Shout out Luigi Gaming.
That's a good one. I'm not watching this game.
Yeah,
I told you I'm not watching another Pistons game until they fire some people. Because this is fucking embarrassing. It's a disgrace. They should be held accountable.
Who's Lester Diamond from Casino?
Dude, I said Mike Hilton's name. We gave him a shout out.
What? I thought you wanted Chris to say
my
it.
name 3 times.
Why are you hating on Mike Hilton? And not just contribution. Well, guys, I got nothing for you on these Pistons, man.
We want Tigers talk, sign Otani.
Okay, enough Pistons. The threatening take lights away, man.
They suck.
Man.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? What
How's
the
your day?
Pistons are going to look like without, or what the Lions are going to look like without Lee McNeil? Pretty bad, Bob. Defense is not going to be.
Not great.
You thought we couldn't get a pass rush before.
Can I tell you what Booner told me yesterday?
What did he tell you?
He says the Lions going to beat the Bears by 40.
Because it's the path.
Yeah.
Was he being serious?
He's being pretty serious, yeah. His reasoning.
He's a slappy, man.
And it could be fair or not. You guys tell me. His reasoning was last year, the first game around, to beat the Bears just barely. The second time they played them, whooped their ass. So this year, first time around, beat them barely. Second time around.
Yeah, but no Frank, no Aleem, possibly no Enzo.
I think
outside in Soldier Field in the cold.
That's what's different for me.
In wind.
And they're pissed off. Like, we embarrassed them.
Yeah.
Like, not only did we embarrass them, but like Amon-Ra, who they all hate, poor EQ. The Bears fucking hate Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
Their fans hate Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, they're gonna be fired up. It is outside. I just don't see it going that way. I think half the reason it was close last year outside was because it was outside.
Yeah.
And then obviously once we got indoors, we beat the living shit out of them. This time around,
it's the other way.
Yeah.
It was indoors and it was close.
And they got some motivation.
I mean, I don't think we're going to turn the ball over 3 times. At least I hope not. I hope Jared Goff doesn't throw 3 interceptions
But then
again.
again, it's outside, bro.
Yeah.
Ken says Chicago weather is bad. I think we lose this game. Hold on, chat's going too fast. I picked the Lions a lot. I think, I don't know, man. I got all week to like.
Smoke N says we are fucked Sunday. I'm not going to say that. I still think they're going to win the game. I just don't think it's going to be by 40 points.
I don't know.
I don't think the Lions win a game by 40 for the rest of the year.
No
40's
Aleem,
asking a lot.
No Aleem, no Frank. I don't know. I can't say they win this game, man.
Really?
Yeah. I was already nervous about it last week.
So you are a Bears fan.
I'm not a Bears fan at all. I fucking hate the Bears with a passion. I'm in Lions gear right now.
You're picking them to win.
I'm really still white guy with a mustache.
The nachos are the Bears. The Bears.
The Bears. This whole time is in disguise.
Yeah. I'm actually white. You guessed wrong every time.
Yo, Josh Fields all right, I guess. Yes, we're up against it, man. Like, I think Justin Fields is better than we gave him credit for.
I'm taking the over on his rushing yards.
DJ Moore's a dog. You miss Aleem McNeil. I mentioned it earlier in the show. Aleem McNeil, former shortstop, or we got to figure out what position he played in baseball so we get it right. But I'm pretty sure it was shortstop. Like that's a defensive lineman I'd rather have against Justin Fields than fucking whoever the hell else.
Fofana.
Yeah, man. I mean, if I see him get broken down. DJ Moore. They're motivated.
I still think they're gonna beat the Bears.
How Sway? I was gonna say how fam.
By not turning the ball over 3 times and playing how they played.
But you see him run the ball without Frank last week?
Yeah.
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 They barely did it. I'll say this, maybe David's a little bit more healthy. I don't know if you've been peeping. Jameer's been beating him in yards, I think, the past couple of weeks.
I've been peeping.
With less carries.
I've been betting the over, and Jameer gives rushing yards every week.
We took it live on air. We literally would stop talking. We're like, oh, fuck. We're doing our over under segment.
I put 25 on it the past 4 games, I think.
I wish I put 25 on it. I only put 10 on it. This week, I'm going to see if it's up already. Because
if it's under 50, I'm taking it.
Yeah,
I just checked FanDuel. It's not up.
It's not up yet? Is there anything up on the game?
No, just spreads, over-unders, first half points and stuff.
Yeesh. DNC said Sunday forecast for Chicago, 36 degrees, rain, and 25-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, bro. See, like
the Ducks are out.
Yeah, that's duck weather.
Maybe the wind is blowing in the right.
Maybe it blows it down.
Yeah, maybe
it's not wobbling.
Turns to a tight spiral because it's blowing in the right direction.
I mean, it seems like that tweet was not against Jared Goff, but like
it was just an example of Goff.
Example of a shitty metric, yes.
Ryan Lentz sends videos. Is
unprovoked.
Unprovoked in the group chat.
Unprovoked. Just we get a Jared
time.
Goff duck every once in a while. We're fucked, bro. Just Mark has a loss now.
We're fucked?
It's okay.
You think we're fucked?
They're fucked. If it's raining.
That sounds so ridiculous.
Does it?
It's outside.
I get what you're saying, but it's just funny. Like, we're fucked. It's raining. Like
they're fucked, bro.
Let me tell you about Big
It's like
Boy.
the wicked witch of the east. It's fucking melts in the rain.
I'm melting! Wintertime in Detroit is always better with comfort foods from Big Boy. Try the Veal Parmesan or the new Southern Comfort Chicken Bowl. How about breakfast? The stuffed potato pancakes are back. The classic lumberjack or Santa Fe Garden. Also, new apple pie hotcakes that are too good to miss. Top it all off with a new gingerbread shake for dessert. Stop by your local Big Boy today.
Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy?
It's Planet Fitness.
Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. With over 2,400 locations and equipment for every workout, you can get in, get energized, and get going. And with free fitness training and most clubs open 24 hours, everyone belongs in the judgment-free zone. So join today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime.
Come hang with the Woodward Sports Crew all throughout football season on Saturdays and Sundays. Join our college football and Detroit Lions live watch parties.
Inside the 5, caught, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions!
With money on the line. Featuring different special guests and surprises. Start times will vary depending on the game. Only on our Woodward Sports YouTube channel.
Your home is your most important asset. Flexibility in the sales process is key. When you work with Mark White & Associates, you can cancel at any time, for any reason, without penalty. Speaking of flexibility, check this out. Who you work with matters. Hire the best broker in the game.
Shopping your home and auto insurance, do it with the best. That's Mark with Swiss Insurance. Contact him at 248-100-4177 or email with mark@swissins.com. That's mark@swissins.com.
All right, I know we had this conversation before, but I don't know if we have in a while. Do you believe in Helen Keller?
I think we agreed we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either she was lying or motherfuckers were irresponsible as hell. Letting her fly a goddamn plane. You can't be blind, deaf, and dumb and fly a motherfucking plane. Are you kidding me?
You talking about Amelia
Did she really fly?
No. Helen Keller flew a plane.
Did she really?
Yes. I mean, supposedly. She's like Jesus. She's like cousin Jesus.
Just let her live her best life.
She's like Jesus trying to without the vision, the speaking, and
yeah, and half the chromosomes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yes, bro.
In June 1946, an airplane traveled from Rome to Paris, crossing over the Mediterranean Sea. There's nothing unusual about this flight except one thing. For 20 minutes of the plane's journey, one of the passengers became its pilot. The passenger? Dr. Helen Keller.
First of all,
an American author, educator, and activist
First
who
of all,
since childhood had been both blind and deaf.
And dumb. How's she writing the book if she's blind and deaf and dumb?
She's not dumb.
How's she teaching people if she's blind, deaf, and dumb? How's she getting a doctorate if she's blind, deaf, and dumb? And if I'm on that plane and I'm flying my family to fucking Disneyland or wherever the hell we're going,
Paris.
and we hear over the intercom, I go over that pocket and start swinging, bro. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to take my family to Paris, and you got Gomer Pyle flying this bitch. Like, what are we doing here?
She's really nice like that, though. She's dodging all your punches.
Yeah. She's got ultra instinct.
She's like fucking Daredevil.
All I know is either Helen Keller was lying about the whole thing, or everybody else was just in on the joke, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna make this bitch a folk hero." Like, there's no way.
In 1942, Helen Keller invented an Oreo.
Yeah,
proof that women have always been faking it.
Yeah, it's true. They would never let a woman drive a plane, let alone a blind deaf one. I'm just saying, bro. And that time, there's no way.
The pilots also, you know, were probably smoking and drinking. Let's get this blind bitch up here and fly for a little bit.
100% what they did is like when you give your little brother like the controller that's not plugged in.
Yeah,
it's 1,000,000% what they did. Like, oh, you're doing it. You're flying.
Or she's like using echolocation.
Tampons.
She's up there like, figuring out where she is.
But how? She can't hear.
Echolocation. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The math ain't math, dog.
Yeah. I don't expect, like, literally. Yeah, the Ultra Instinct music. Thank you. Somebody got that. She starts ducking shit.
That plane looked like a throw for Jared Goff in the pocket, just a wobbly duck.
There had to be something going on. There had to be like people in on it, like writers and people giving her doctorate had to be like, oh, I want to see some funny shit. And then like they realized like it went too far. And they're like, oh shit, she's flying planes now.
They just put her in a mask chair with like a fake like pilot thing, just blew on her.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, there's rain coming today.
They put her in the mask chair.
Someone's in the back making bird noise. Oh, I can't even hear him.
She's driving like she's flying a plane like Stevie Wonder. You the motherfucker that do jokes about Stevie Wonder. That shit's not fucking funny, man.
She's flying like fucking Stevie Wonder.
The bass.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I can't believe in Helen Keller. I can't believe in Helen Keller. I just can't. There's no way.
Eazy doesn't sound any different to me, says Danny G. It says too far. Eazy, I've literally read the exact same passage before. She was a hardcore commie also, says Kyle Bird. Is that true?
How?
She's a figment of our imagination.
She could be. She very well she's
So
probably
is
like
Tiana
Santa
Trump.
Claus.
Building the Pride is on after this show. Head over there. What's that? Is that an Alliance thing?
I don't know, but all I know is Helen Keller's not real, or she was lying.
Come on, MPW mule. You
What'd
guys
you
so
say?
out of pocket. God hates
Stevie
cops.
Wonder faked his blindness too. That's true.
Yeah, it did.
true.
That catch of the microphone?
Yeah, the catch of the microphone.
That was bullshit.
The show Shaq.
Yeah.
Stevie's faking it.
Big Sean solved it on his album, Detroit 2. There's a quote for Stevie Wonder on that album.
What'd you say?
I see.
Yeah, the video of Lady Gaga blowing a kiss to Stevie Wonder's wild.
Why, what happened?
He catches it.
Get the fuck
I
out.
swear.
Oh, I seen that. Somebody whispered in his ear, though, after.
No.
No, his wife whispered in his ear. She's like, she blew you a kiss.
You think his wife is being like, hey, this bitch blew you a kiss, and then he's catching it?
I thought about that part. You're right. She did, though.
No, she didn't.
She was in it. She literally told him.
She was like, nothing just happened.
Hey, that white girl's blew you a kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I'm black!
Danny Brown said if he could see two people fight, like in a UFC fight, like two people would all be Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles.
Celebrity death match. Who you putting your money on? Stevie, because he can see.
Because he can actually see.
Yeah.
He's got echolocation.
He's piecing up Ray Charles.
He's beating the fuck out of him.
He's in there with combos,
smiling and shit.
You want to impress me, motherfucker? Drive this bitch
Fuck
out
this bitch.
Pack this bitch out the back. Dude, that shit's... You the motherfucker that be doing jokes about Stevie Wonder? That shit's not fucking funny, man. Your mama ain't raised you right.
Did you see that late stoppage? Speaking of fights, did you see the late stoppage of Bobby Green?
Yeah.
That's fucking brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
He was getting his ass whooped. All right, let's close the show with the real reason why Michigan fans are scared of Alabama, Chris. This is the real reason you obnoxious Michigan fans just don't want to see a more obnoxious version of yourselves.
On this American soil, we don't care about shit but Bama, our people, and the Tide. Yeah, Tide, that's it. Yeah. You better take the dog. Damn dog, get out the dog. We don't give a bitch about nothing. I love you to death, brother. I love you. Let's go, Roll Tide! Roll Tide! Roll Tide! The dog's ready to go down. I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby. Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. I love America and I love the Tide, baby. And I love Willie to death. Yeah, right. Don't give a shit about piss but the Tide. Tide, go get him. Tide, go take him down. This is my baby darling. We've been married 32 years. We just had our anniversary down in Myrtle.
And you don't even want to know
Honeymoon in
about
Myrtle, yeah, you don't want to know about it. You play for a team? Yeah. He played for Bama. You play for Bama, come in. You make us proud. We love you. Redneck, you make us proud, man. Yeah. Yeah, we love you. You're a fucking unit, man. Yeah. We love you. We love you, man. God God bless America.
God bless America.
Yeah.
The greatest country there is.
Greatest country there is.
You want the best? Well, we'll show you something.
Yeah.